Here comes the first car.
It's original coachwork, great colour scheme. It's a factory test car.
Oh, it's beautiful.
As you can see, one of Chubb from 99. I'm very lucky today to have a former owner here and one of my friends and colleagues from the driving panel. So if you can ask to say 2 words about the car.
Thank you, Philip. Good morning, Roger. I owned this car for 15 years and restored it back in 99. Still held up very well. Took it to Pebble Beach, won most elegant Rolls-Royce there, Lucius BD Award, and I'm very happy it's in Roger's hands now. An amazing collection in America. It's one of 3 factory show cars built in 27, 28 and 29 to demonstrate what Rolls-Royce could do in terms of extraordinary, sporty coachwork built by Barker. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next up, we've got a Bugatti, a Type 38 Fiacre type body, obviously inspired by Bugatti's love for horses. See the style of the body. Very interesting the way that it's trimmed in pony high in the rear. With Jansen doing the car. The actual body is a joint ventilation control in Australia. And the mount body is the car.
You can, but for me it's okay.
The pony line is quite a number of trucks we had, one of which went on my out. That's the inspiration behind that. Nice touch there, Will. Thank you for bringing her. The first owner of this car was Prince Bera. Many of you will know Prince Bera of racing fame, great private racing enthusiast, Prince of Siam. And this car here, described by many, thanks to the book, as the silent sports car. Beautiful example with James Young body.
My brother's car is based in Bangkok, couldn't make it this year.
Thank you very much for bringing her, and great plan to Prince Bera. Impressive pre-war motoring. This was shipped to Bombay in 1929 and returned to the UK in the 70s. Very much the Indian Rolls-Royce of the period. Still in use and making many people happy at churches, etc. Very reliable, wonderful. Thank you very much. This is obviously quite stunning. Apart from the special roadster, which is, I suppose, the ultimate, the Cab A, especially with this specification with the spin rear spares, it's an absolutely superb car. This is very original, and it's been restored. It's a very, very original specification. Anything you'd like to tell us about the car?
This car is actually built on a special roadster chassis, and it's one of the earliest 540 cages, sort of a transitional model and shares attributes of 500 and 540.
Thank you. I think we should also add that it scored 100 points at Pebble Beach that same year in 1996, so that's quite an achievement if you know the standards of Pebble Beach. A lovely car, stunning. Thank you very much. Derek, if I can hand over to you for the next car.
Thank you very much. Well, this is pretty close to my heart. This is actually 100 years of Aston Martin. So we're celebrating it this year. Some wonderful machinery, and this is one of 3 cars that actually sort of went to carry the flag for Aston Martin at Le Mans. back in 1932. They all failed to finish, but nevertheless they went back the next year, and the actually ultimately won. This very car won its class, I think I'm right in saying. And first time in fact that Aston Martin went with the same cars and actually did them all twice. I mean, how long have you had it? Looks absolutely fabulous.
Lots of clients of ours, we're bringing it here and representing him, and for 5 or 6 years, and part of his collection, we're very lucky to have it.
Does he run it very often?
Yeah, when he comes over to Europe, he runs it in a few of his other cars, and obviously get the chance to take it every now and then as well.
This must be really tough. Thank you very much. A beautiful car. This is what race cars were like not that long ago. The Martin DB24, which I think is one of the most beautiful designs we ever saw. Very simple and absolutely beautiful. In fact, was owned by the private pilot of King something or other of Belgium. It's a long name and I can't pronounce it, even though I have a bit of a French speaking language somewhere in my history. But anyway, this is a very special car in that respect. It's now on its third owner in 56 years and it's participated in many, many rallies. Thank you very much indeed. Beautiful. Beautiful. The Martin Zagato, 1961 car. It was built in 61, as I said, and was an expensive form of gentleman's transport by Aston Martin and Zagato. As you can see, it's quite unusual, sounds absolutely superb. This is one of two DB4 GT Zagatos to be adapted to race at the top flight of motor racing. We've seen that race for many, many years, and then after a while people realise it's really rather valuable, and it shouldn't be raced anymore, and it shouldn't be parked in the car park outside Tesco's. And I know that Tom is very, very proud of his car. Tell us about it a bit more if you'd like to. Not too long.
That Tom is David. The car's owned by the wife Tony. It has been since 1971. And it's really part of the family. We don't race it anymore. The last race, 92, we won the S.p.A. Classic Car Championship. When it is no longer, they crashed it on the road. It was about 3 years to get it back together. And now we use it as a family transport. Great.
Wonderful. He's actually got the watch on his wrist that was made from the remnants of the crashed car. He had to specially make a watch in the material of the crashed car. Obviously they made several watches from it. Thank you very much. Beautiful example of that car. Very special. In 1963, Aston Martin DB4 Vantage convertible. It's one of the very few it's one of the very few DB4 convertibles ever built, but very, very special. Tell us about it, if you like.
It's with SS specs and one of the very business specs.
Beautiful. Thank you very much indeed. Beautiful design. Look at that. Every car looks so good. That's the problem. Convertible, which of course is slightly newer, and it's called the Carrozzeria Touring Superleggera. Of course, it's been associated very much with Goldfinger, you may remember, in the movies, and of course started up that long association with all those James Bond films. It was immortalised by this associate and became the car to own. A total of 886 of these cars were built alongside the 123 123 convertibles. So a very, very special car. Thank you very much.
Home condition. It's one of those everything Aston Martin had thrown it, and we've come here to keep this condition.
Thank you very much indeed. Look after your beautiful car. This, the interior is perfect as well. It's absolutely incredible colour scheme. manufactured in the spring of 1970, complete with certain modifications. To be used, actually, in this particular case, was for the television series The Persuaders. You picture probably, I think, in every single one of the 24 shows that they ever showed of the Persuaders. First registered May the 15th, 1970.
Sorry, I think we might have been talking at cross purposes.
24 years, 7,000 miles, and 3 private owners later, the car began to be restored to Concours standards. It was completed in 1997. Is there anything you'd like to say about your gorgeous car?
Yes, just talking about just like the hoppers. I was fortunate. The car has actually been signed by Tony Curtis and Roger Moore in the book.
Mind you, I'm happy with
This is the actual car from the TV series, driven around 5,000 miles around Europe from the UK in the course of filming.
Yes, the Mercedes batches. And also looking at this
Beautiful car. And it didn't get destroyed while they're making a film, which is very rare these days. Thank you very much. Nearly did. Thank you very much indeed.
It's not a great deal, but first year I think I've never been like I say.
Now this is this young gentleman's dream car. He worked at Aston Martin years ago, saw the car and this colour, and said one day I'm going to hopefully have enough money to buy one of these. And somehow he did. And here he is, very proud owner of it. This is a little baby in many, many respects, but absolutely fabulous. Tell us a bit.
Well, I bought the car 4 years ago from a customer who fortunately had the where you from. My favourite colour as an apprentice, and thought if it ever came available, I would have it. So half an hour discussion and the car was sold.
There you go. So then you get the chance to go around and have a look at it. When you open up the bonnet and see inside, absolutely beautiful. And it's obviously it's
So I said, well, I'm going to take pictures.
which is what it should be.
Keep taking pictures. I work for a group of newspapers, Kent Regional News.
Unusual in many respects, because it would be there's only 2 here. But it is, I think, the most beautiful shape. And I'd like to know how much you drive it. Is it yours or are you? Sure. You've got to say how much you drive it. Because it hasn't got a very good roof, as you can see. It doesn't come up very quickly. So thank you very much. Absolutely beautiful. Aaron, of course, from Aston, will tell us a couple of words.
I mean, it's a very, very special car. Obviously, its relationship with Chrysanthou. To this day, we've done a series of products with Chrysanthou, so I'm very, very good.
Thanks, Matt. Over to you.
Derek. So now on to one of the 250th anniversaries, this Salon Privé, one being Porsche 911 50 years and the other Lamborghini. This is the 400 GT, just after the 350 that started it all. One of 5 of 6 right-hand drive cars built. Stunning condition. Third owner enjoyed the car for the next 34 years, so it's got a great history with it. Totally matching numbers, right-hand drive example. Anything you want to tell us about?
Great car. And really keen to be able to show it.
Thank you very much for being here. Super. The Mura, and in its ultimate specification, SV split sum. So an absolutely stunning car. Absolutely stunning. 50 Mura 400 SVs. Mura SVs are delivered to the great of this world, including the Charlie Round in slightly different specifications. Joe knows all about that. Do you want to say anything to us about Joe?
Because I was there at the event.
I got it 14 years later. Great, and a fantastic restoration and a stunning colour scheme. Congratulations. Of the first 2 series. The first is 1.5 series. Very interesting car, long-term ownership, very period colour scheme. I think you've owned it for quite a while, haven't you? 1977, the same owner. Everything restored, correct leather stitching, everything. So a huge job and hat off to you. Well done. The purity of this shape is absolutely stunning. You can imagine what the world must have thought of this in 1975. Another real supercar from Lamborghini. Very nice story about this being the 68th Countach built and delivered to a Saudi prince in America who had a racing stripe put on it and the bar fitted to the right hand side of the car. Didn't go down very well with the US authorities, so after he'd been basically arrested and asked to leave, the car then stayed in America and then came back to Europe. If I can fit the microphone in here, maybe we can get a comment. That's even better.
We did not hear the question. We got the car about 6 years ago. We brought it over to the United States. It's originally a Swiss delivered car. It was delivered to the Saudi royal family with a big white stripe down the center and a bar and white interior. To a young Saudi prince who studied at Menlo Park and apparently used the car to the point where the US authorities told him to leave the country. It was later passed on to a number of other collectors before we bought it.
Great story and a fantastic model and very rare. I believe they built 150, is that correct?
Only 150 made of these.
68 of 150. I think it deserves a big round of applause. Here's the later version. This car is quite special because, well, basically it's new. It's got 114 miles on the clock. So any preservation class in the world would probably give it full marks. Exceptional car. Only 667 made. One of 67 UK right-hand drive cars. Tell us, how do you resist driving this more?
It's the first time it's ever been used since new. Since that. Run up and a little top out every now and then. So first start.
Do you have a second one in the garage to play with, or?
I do. I have 4,000.
Still very conservative 4,000, but at least you're enjoying it. Thank you very much for bringing this one. Lovely thing. Congratulations. Lamborghini engine. I'd always thought that the tyres on these were difficult to get. Is that true?
Very easy to get, not true.
They all proved us wrong. Well done. Great colour scheme, lovely condition. Congratulations. Diablo S.p.A Spider. It's only one of two right-hand drive examples built. Stunning looks. Put on a bit of weight since the original LP400, but I'm not very well placed to say that. 5.7 litre V12, 530 horsepower, which in 1999, without any electronic assistance, was a very, very strong performance. It won 96 and 62 miles an hour. Anything you want to add to that?
Good morning everyone, I keep hoping this is the only car that Derek Bell has.
Well, this is his chance today. Thank you very much for bringing that.
Congratulations, everyone's a special treat, isn't it? He was depressed. progressing. We're all getting up there somewhere. But absolutely fabulous, lovely to see the car here. Thank you very much for bringing it. All over the world, Le Mans, things like that. Really worth it. Now we have a 1952 Ferrari 212 225 Inter, coach body by Vignali. Absolutely beautiful car, as you can see, and of course that typical Ferrari's design. A very proud owner. Did quite a bit of competition. We delivered a Ferrari in 1952. Absolutely beautiful, and competed in quite a few events all around the world. Thank you very much indeed. He says he even picks his kids up from school in it, so he uses it on quite a regular basis. And this is one of the most famous Jaguars. What a stunning shape. Just imagine that whistling down the little dark straight. Sorry about this, sorry to keep you waiting. Two cars have been withdrawn and they've completely broken apart yet. This is the 1963 Armand Simca 2000. A beautiful car, of course, did race for outright victories at races, but was always there at the end, very strong and very proud owner right now. Correct? Are you happy? Sweating like crazy in there. Thank you very much indeed. Have a good time.
I like it.
If I'm in your film, I'll have 1 million copies.
Well, you're going to be famous on YouTube now.
Is that right?
How much competition what that car did. Absolutely fabulous. People still run them today, historic events. Now we're going to bikes. Here comes Steve. I knew he was here somewhere.